Good afternoon, y'all. I am going to make pizza for supper. I really am craving some. So I'm going to start off. The first thing I'm going to do is make my sauce. I took a can of diced, no salt diced tomatoes and put it in the blender and blended till the tomatoes were smooth. And I'm going to add, let's see, I don't have much left here. Some Italian seasoning, a heap and half a teaspoon, a half teaspoon of sugar, a fourth of a teaspoon of salt, some black pepper, and a little bit of olive oil, a couple of teaspoons maybe. Okay. And I think I'll put, I'll put some dried parsley in there. Okay. And I will put in a clove of garlic, if I can get it off of here. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm just gonna smash it. I can't find my garlic press, so I'll just use the meat mallet. Okay, now I'm gonna let that sauce cook on low at about 5 or 6 and let it reduce a little bit and let those flavors blend. Okay, now I'm going to make my pizza crust. Got a cup of warm water, a little bit of yeast, tablespoon, something like that. A little bit of sugar, not much, less than a tablespoon, a couple of teaspoons maybe. Okay. We'll put in a little bit of flour. Okay, I'm going to let that get the yeast get kind of foamy in there. That need for about 5 minutes. And I'm going to let it sit here for about 20 minutes. Let it rise a little bit. Okay, the dough has risen. I'm going to take it out of here, put it on this pan, put a little olive oil on there, put a little cornmeal. Spread this pan. Okay, when I do small batches of dough, I use this attachment here. Okay, got the dough. Sprinkle a little cornmeal on my pan. Okay. Now I'm just going to spread this dough out. Okay, I'm going to put this in a warm oven to let it rise. All right, my sauce has cooked down. I'm going to take that off of the stove so it can cool, because I certainly don't want to put that on my pizza crust when it's hot or when the sauce is hot. All right, now I'm going to cook my meat. Okay, I'm going to cook hamburger meat because that's what I have. But of course, when I cook this for my family, I always used Italian sausage. Okay, give it some more flavor. I'm going to put a little bit of breakfast sausage in here. Now you can use whatever meat you want. Italian sausage, pepperoni, Canadian bacon, bacon, ground turkey, chicken, you know, whatever you want. You can have a barbecue pizza, put barbecue on there. You don't have to limit yourself. It all depends on what you want and what you like. Now I like to cook my vegetables just a little bit so that they don't sweat on my pizza and get it too wet. So I'm going to put some bell pepper on here. Put some onion. And I'm going to put the rest of these mushrooms. Okay, I'm going to take out some of this fat. Okay, I'm going to put in a little bit of spinach. Okay, I'm gonna grate eight ounces of mozzarella cheese. And I turn the oven on. I'm gonna let my crust cook for, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe. Well, I certainly can't complain about the kitchen being cold. It's pretty hot up here. I think it's going to get up to 80 degrees today. Okay, got my Parmesan. I really like provolone on my pizza, but I don't have any. So I'll just use mozzarella and Parmesan. Okay. Okay, I'll turn off this meat and vegetables. All right, the pizza crust is cooked or partially cooked. So I'm going to put it together now. Put on some cheese, mozzarella and Parmesan. I'm looking forward to tomorrow because I'll be able to have pizza for breakfast. Okay, guess that'll do it. Well, a little more. Okay, put on the vegetables and the meat. All right, now got to put on some green olives. Pepper, pepperoncinis would be good on this, but I don't have any. Okay, and then some black olives. Okay, black olives. And I have jalapenos, but I'm going to put those on my individual piece of pizza. All right, the pizza is ready. Let's see how it is. Okay, get it over here. I can tell that it's soft and not crispy. Mhm. I'll put it back in the oven. As you can imagine, this is not going to be easy for me to eat with my dentures. So I've cut it. Oh, mm. It's exactly what I wanted. Mm. Now, if I just had a Dr. Pepper or a Heineken or a Moosehead, I'd be okay. But I don't have those. What I was craving was pizza, not beer and Dr. Pepper. So I will enjoy this. Mm, it's really good. So here you go. Tonight's supper is homemade pizza. Well, y'all, I was so worn out from making that pizza, I forgot to tell you goodbye. Y'all have a good evening, a good day, a good afternoon, and please remember to be kind to someone. Someone needs your kindness today. Bye.